Two 2A boys basketball title game now. Waseca against Belle Plaine. Right off the bat, Waseca's Demarius Russell intercepts the pass and cruises coast to coast for the score. Belle Plaine's Nicholas Thoraldson able to convert this off-balance shot. Blue Jays' Carson Onstad is on fire early. Senior drills the three. Waseca loses the ball this time. Thoraldson with the steal. Senior turns the defense into offense with the score through the contact. Onstad stays hot. Another three for the guard. Waseca with a slim lead over the Tigers in the first half. Jays able to keep this play alive, move the ball to Isaac Feldkamp for an easy bucket. Waseca takes flight. Russell attacks the rim and scores. Blue Jays go on to win by a final of 76-66. Waseca is heading back to state for a second straight year after winning the Section 2 2A title.